I call Heartbeat Baby Diva. Hi, Baby Diva! Hello, everyone! I don't think this construction's gonna work for me, Heartbeat. What about you? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah. Oh, you look so suspicious over there. What are you doing? We're going inside now. Come on. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. This morning started off a little interesting as I went to the doctor and got some blood work done.
Whoa! Oh my god. Too fast. So we're going to get Sam's blood work done. See how her blood is for the vampires.
I hate getting blood work. Like, I'm like getting scared.
I know.
I'm starting to walk slow.
Go to backyard bowls. Oh, and so slow. Fakes an injury on the way to the doctor. Can't fake it because I got hurt.
Okay, so we just got to backyard bowls.
Usually she like squirms and cries.
Like, I'm like, no! They're like, give me your arm, honey. No!
Yeah.
Get out!
Whole thing, but no, you did good. And this lady really.
She had a great technique.
I don't know. I mean, you didn't even know when she put it in. First meal of the day. Gave blood on her period.
Yes, on my period.
That's what.
Like, I was like,
Whipped us at her own.
it's a natural thing.
We all get it.
Guys, good morning. So I'm gonna be taking you guys to laser hair removal. I'm going to quickly make a smoothie. All right, so I'm gonna make a really boring protein shake because I don't really have a lot of time today. So I'm just gonna do protein powder, oat milk, and some cocoa to get in those probiotics. Just kidding, we're gonna add a drop of spirulina in there. Good morning. So I just got to training. I do training on Fridays with Paulina. After this, I'm going to my doctor's and I'm finding out what vitamins or minerals or whatever I'm deficient in, what's been making me feel a little lousy. Also, my period is not so heavy because it's now day 3 or day 4, which I know you guys really want to know, but and then we're going to lunch with the Vegan View. I love those girls and we've been planning on meeting up since we're all like in the same area. We're like, let's meet up for lunch and we're going to one of my favorite restaurants in West Hollywood. But first we just gotta tackle this workout, get in our workout. Summer's coming. Good morning.
Good morning. You ready for this?
Yes. Oh my gosh, what?
What happened in here?
For us.
This will be for you guys, but it will be for you guys, including the trampoline. But it's fine.
What? Look who it is. The icon. Look at this cute little bag.
Oh, thank you. Are you ready to go? I got my period this morning.
I have mine.
This morning I woke up and I was like, why do I feel so tired?
Celery juice.
Oh, no.
Sammy said, oh no.
Okay? Yeah. Every time.
Your neighbor.
Down, 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 down.
Just getting my blood pressure.
Sugar levels are fine, your kidney function is fine, your liver function is fine, your thyroid is perfect. Where we start to see trouble is in your red blood cell counts. Your iron counts are normal, but they're low normal. And your ferritin comes out, now they're saying normal is 10 to 150. Other sources say 20 to 200, and you're 17. Now ferritin is just
So I'm at 17.
You're at 17.
And I need to be at 90.
Well, you need to be at 70.
Okay.
Now ferritin is just the way the body stores iron.
Okay.
So it's all about iron.
Okay.
So this tells us what's going on.
So I'm low in iron.
You're low in iron. So then I printed out how to increase the absorption of iron from food, or how to get more iron. So first of all, the sources of iron. The best sources are beef, pork, chicken, veal, fish, shellfish, and it lists it here. And then the sources of non-heme iron are fortified cereals, dark green leafy vegetables, dried fruits, beans,
lentils.
Yeah, and that's it. And then the one last thing you need to know, which is why I printed this all out, is that there's certain things you can do to increase the absorption of iron.
Oh.
Okay? And that is this page right here. And number one, probably more than anything else, is vitamin C or citrus. So food cyan, vitamin C, citrus fruits, dark green vegetables, stuff like this, squeezing lemon juice all over your food. There's also the other ones we talked about. Here we go. Dark green leafy vegetables, bell peppers, melons, strawberries.
Yeah. Why do people pretend like there's a better thing? I know. As we're eating guacamole. My flowers are so beautiful, but I do have to move them out of the frame because every time I have flowers here, the camera always focuses on them because they are so beautiful. Then I look at the footage and I'm like, great, that wasn't in focus. Good morning, everyone. So I just had my celery juice, still on my celery juice grind. I do have my test results here, and I just thought that we would talk a little bit about that. I did just wash my hair, so don't mind the wet dew. The no heat challenge is still in full effect. Today is actually my 1-year vegan anniversary. It is January 26th, and if you guys know, I went vegan January 26th, so it's really weird making this video, getting blood work done. I really wish I got blood work done before I went vegan so I can compare. It's really weird that I'm going to be adding some vegetarian options in my life. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that it came down to this day. Like, it's eerie. So the first thing is I want to talk about my doctor's visit because I shared this on Instagram and a lot of you guys were curious what kind of doctor I saw, how much was it, all of this kind of stuff, and like what did I ask for. So I just went to my normal doctor, the one on my health insurance card. My doctor has been seeing me since I did move to LA, so he kind of knows my whole history. He knows that I used to eat meat, he used to see me then. He knows when I went vegan, which funny, like I know a lot of doctors kind of discourage it. Well, I shouldn't say a lot, but doctors in my life have always discouraged it. Even my gynecologist was like, are you sure you want to be plant-based? I want to say plant-based, I don't want to say vegan because during most of my vegan journey, I was eating honey, and a lot of you guys know that, and I didn't really change my entire lifestyle, I just stopped eating meat. And moving forward, I'm still not going to eat meat. Just like a quick thing, I know I'm going to mention some vegetarian supplements and stuff. Understand I'm coming from a place of love and just trying to fix my health, guys. Like at the end of the day, like your health comes first. And if you watch old videos and see the way I used to eat, I'd eat dairy, I'd eat bacon, I'd eat chicken, I'd eat fish. Growing up, half Italian, half Turkish, that was just part of my life. And the fact that I don't eat any of those things now, I'm just making a huge improvement in the environment and in my life and in my health. So I just want everyone to just like hear where I'm coming from before anybody judges. But anyways, going back to what I was saying before, I just went to my regular doctor, and your health insurance will pay for this. Obviously, I had a copay and stuff, but I just went to my doctor and I said, listen, I've been feeling very fatigued. See, these are the symptoms I've been feeling that I wanted to tell you guys as well. That way, if you're feeling these things, you can go to your doctor and ask for this kind of blood work done. The next thing I want to move into is my symptoms. So a lot of you guys know I've been having really horrible stomach pains. So not like period pains that feel kind of tender and just make you feel crummy, but actually feeling like knives in my stomach. And then I've been having upper back pain. You guys know I've been trying like everything, and that's me. I don't rush to the doctor. I try to heal myself first. So I was like, okay, it's our mattress. So I told Jared, I'm like, we need to get a new mattress. So we got a new mattress, still having upper back pains. And then I was having the stomach pains. And as you guys know, I did talk to a holistic healer, which was so amazing because her and my actual doctor actually agreed on something, on 2 supplements that they want me to be taking. So it's just kind of funny that like they both agreed that this is what I need, the holistic route and just going to my normal doctor. But anyway, she told me to cut out soy. Ever since I cut out soy, I have not had those stomach pains, which is great. So me and soy, I'm still going to be on a soy-free diet. I just think me and soy just don't get along. So that's a completely different topic. But the reason why I'm mentioning it in this video is because a lot of you guys know that that is something I've been dealing with. Then the past 2 weeks, I've been feeling extra weak, dizzy, and fatigued. These are all normal feelings when I have my period, but I've been feeling this before I had my period. The point where I have not been comfortable driving. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been driving. I've been taking Ubers everywhere, or if Jared has a meeting, I'm like, oh, I'll go with you, and then like I'll go walk where I want to go. And to be honest, guys, I thought it was my eyes, because I remember when my dad felt uncomfortable driving, he needed glasses, and then that solved it. So I was like, maybe I need glasses. Like, I literally did not think anything of it, but I've just been feeling so dizzy, fatigued, and low energy past 1 p.m. So I'd have my normal energy in the morning, and then at 2 p.m. start to bring it down. Like, not feeling like Sam, feeling like bringing it down. So I was like, okay, this isn't normal. So I'm like, okay, I cut out soy, eat healthy, I have my celery juice, I don't have a lot of coffee anymore, I just have my normal 1 cup in the morning, and that's it. So I'm like, okay, what could this be? This is driving me crazy. So then finally I started looking up deficiencies, and I was like, you know what? Vegans, people always say you're deficient in vitamin B. So I started thinking, okay, maybe I'm deficient in vitamin B. So I started taking my vitamin B. The thing with me and vitamins is I take my vitamins every week, but not every day. I'm just gonna throw that out there and be honest, I don't take my vitamins every day. Starting 2 days ago, now I do, but I'm just talking about in general. I'm more of a 5-day-a-weeker. There will be like a Sunday where I wake up and I go to the farmer's market, do a million things. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't have my probiotic today. Like, that's just how I am. Then I went to my doctor, and I told you guys on Instagram, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get blood work done and see what maybe I'm deficient on. Based on my symptoms and stuff, his first immediate thing was a thyroid issue. That's why in the video you heard him say your thyroid is great, there's nothing to worry about, but he initially thought it was a thyroid issue. Luckily, totally fine. Then he also said it could be vitamin D and omegas, because he said that sometimes it's hard to get on a plant-based diet. But I actually disagreed with him, and I said I don't think it's vitamin D or my omegas, because recently I did see my holistic healer, and she did say take your vitamin D. Like, that was like the first thing she said, because it's funny when you go plant-based or vegetarian, people will say, listen, make sure you're getting your vitamin B, make sure you're getting D, make sure you're getting omegas. Like, those were the things like jammed down my throat. Like, when you go vegan, how are you gonna get that? How are you gonna get protein? Like, all this kind of stuff. Funny enough, I'm actually okay on protein, and I know a lot of people are worried when they cut out meat and dairy, how will I get my protein? But I'm gonna share that in a second. But I'm actually fine on protein. Protein is not an issue, which kind of feels really great to hear. Like, I feel proud of myself because I've been really consistent with my protein. I thought vitamin B, but then when the nurse left the room and she was asked, she took my blood pressure, she left the room, and I was just sitting there talking with Jared and like Googling things, and I was like, it's iron. Like, I just know that it's iron. Another thing, guys, I noticed is that my nails are so brittle. They're not really getting past a certain length. Like, I've never had long nails in my life, but I've had longer than this. And then also my hair, although it's still crazy thick, it's kind of staying at the same length. Like, after I got my hair cut in August, my hair was like a little above my nips. I know, sorry. Now it's a little past them, but that's it. So it didn't really grow that much in 6 months, but it's still like, I don't know, thick. I was reading all that is a cause of ferritin levels. So when my doctor came in, I was really glad I brought that up, because he actually wasn't going to check my ferritin levels. He wanted to check my iron, D, and thyroid. His big thing was, listen, I have to make sure you have a healthy thyroid. And then I think he checked like sugar and like stuff like that, but he wasn't gonna check ferritin levels. And that's my biggest tip. If you think you're deficient on iron, ask your doctor to also check your ferritin levels, because as you saw in my test results, they said I was the low end of healthy of iron. That's what iron said. So on paper, it looked like, okay, like she's on the low end, like maybe increase your iron a little bit, but she's fine. Once he took my ferritin levels, that's when he saw, okay, not fine, because you're actually not storing the iron that you're consuming. So it's like I'm consuming this iron, but I'm not storing it. And you guys saw that I'm at 17 and he wants me to be at 70. So that's a huge jump. And that's why my red blood cells are low. So that's my first biggest tip that I want everyone to take into consideration, that if you are going to get your iron checked, make sure they're also checking your ferritin levels to see if you are storing iron. I'm really glad that I read that quickly before he came in the room, because like I said, he wasn't gonna check that. You can research all of this as far as ferritin levels go, but when you get lower than like 16, that's when you start to really notice things like hair loss, your hair coming out, hair thinning. That's why a lot of times on vegan diets, people will say, oh, did your hair thin and this and that. So I haven't noticed that. Like I haven't been in the shower and been like, oh my gosh, a clump of hair fell out. Nothing like that. My hair isn't growing as fast as it used to grow, and that is because of ferritin levels. Low end of ferritin levels, your hair will fall out. Medium low, it will thin. Mid low, it just won't have enough ferritin to grow, but it'll just stay the same, in my case. And then once you get past that, your hair just grows and you're healthy, your nails grow and all of that. Bruising is also a big thing. I fell in dance class and I have a bruise on my butt. This happened in October and it is still there. And that was another thing that I read as far as ferritin levels go, that if you are really low, you might notice more bruising. Bruises not going away that fast. It's significantly smaller, but like it's still there. And then the big things with low ferritin is you start to feel dizzy, low energy, fatigue, like not good stuff, guys. Like it sucks to feel that way. I personally have not felt nauseous. I'll just like randomly in the day, I'll be like, whoa, like I feel really dizzy. Like it usually happens in the, just scared me. But one thing that was cool about my doctor is he did print out and highlight stuff for me. And then the other thing is he feels very confident you can increase your ferritin just as fast with non-heme iron sources, which is plant-based sources. So there's heme iron, which is beef, pork, chicken, and then non-heme iron is fortified cereals, rice, wheat, oats, which is my favorite, dark leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, dried fruits like raisins and apricots, which I actually love dried fruit. I don't know why I never have that. Nuts, beans like lentils and soybeans. And then the other thing that he said that was very important is you want to be making sure you're having your iron with vitamin C. When I have my dark leafy green salad, you know, add some lemon juice on top, or when I'm taking my iron supplement, drink it with some orange juice. So I'm gonna share some things that I recently bought so that I can increase my ferritin levels. And then in 6 months, I'm gonna get a blood test again and see how it went, because it does take time. Even if you are gonna eat red meat, even if you are gonna eat liver and all that stuff, you're not going to build your ferritin like rapidly. So don't think that if you are vegan or vegetarian you can't do it. Definitely can. You just have to be strategic about it, and you have to go see your doctor, or else you're just gonna have this big guessing game, because maybe you're not even that low. Maybe all you need to do is, you know, take an iron supplement with some orange juice, or have some more vitamin C in your diet. So these are all the things I'm going to start including in my diet as far as raising my ferritin levels, so that I can start storing the iron that I'm consuming. I actually do consume a lot of these things, just not enough. That's why my iron levels weren't really that bad. It was like, okay, she's at the low end of healthy, just not storing them properly. So yeah, so these are all the things that are gonna help. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is lentils. So it said beans, especially lentils, as far as iron goes. So I found this Simply Legumes Tolerant Organic Green Lentil Pasta. So one of my friends, she thought she couldn't have beans because it would mess up her stomach and she'd feel all crummy, and then she found this brand and now she can. So she eats this, and now I'm gonna start eating this. And I like this as well because it has 21 grams of protein. So this plus my oh, I forgot one thing. Okay, I'll put these over here. Okay, so these do have 21 grams of protein. So having this already with one protein shake, I believe this is 20 as well, you already have like 40 grams of protein. For me, I feel my best when I have like 50 to 60, so not even like as much as like I thought that I needed, and that's what I've been having. And he said that my protein levels looked great. Some tomato sauce too, and just to make my life easier, I'm gonna start putting it in these containers, because I noticed that when I am making a side dish or something, I'll just grab grab like what we have here, and I have oats, quinoa, and brown rice over there. But instead of brown rice, I'm going to add my lentils, just so that it's something, it's on my mind. Because a lot of the times when I get deficient in things, it's just because it's not on my mind. It's like, oh, I wasn't thinking, you know what I mean? Like, it's when you are eating plant-based, vegetarian, or vegan, you have to do it right. By making it easy and having it right there, it's like, oh yeah, there's my lentils, like it's on display. Like, that's why I want to redo my pantry, and just like, whatever, yeah. Next thing I want to talk about are Eden Organic Garbanzo beans. These are BPA free, no salt added. These are literally just the chickpeas. This is a great brand of beans. I found this at Whole Foods, and I buy the big thing because I noticed that they go super fast off the shelves. These, if you also are having tummy issues when you're eating beans, you'll probably like this brand. Just still make sure to soak them. That's another thing I need to do. That could be why I'm not absorbing my iron, is I'm having beans, but then I'm not always soaking them. So I'm gonna start soaking my beans every night, just like when I buy them. So this, I'm just gonna put in the fridge, soak them. That way when I make my salad, it's nice and easy, they're already ready. The next thing, vitamins that I'm taking. So these are my Care of vitamins. This is not sponsored by Care of, but I will leave my code down below if you do want to get some vitamins. So in here I have my iron, my probiotic, my B12, my B complex. That's why I'm good on Bs, guys, because I always make sure to take my B12, B complex, and my vitamin D. And I can't stress how much probiotics are helpful. They are helpful for your gut lining, which we're also going to talk about some gut lining stuff too. You guys know my obsession with lemons already. I make pretty water almost every single day. That's where I have my lemon and fruit infused water. Even when I make my lentil pasta, I'm going to squeeze some lemon on there as well. The next things, these are my vegetarian supplements. Both my doctor and my holistic healer, Tony, who I did a whole vlog on, both said I do need to be on a fish supplement, fish oil supplement. Tony wanted me to buy the Healthy Hormones Oceans 3 Garden of Life one. This is what can help me be on this lifestyle, and that's gonna be really helpful for me. A lot of people have been telling me to take this. I held out until literally like my anniversary of being vegan for a year before I did this. So I just want everyone to know I did give it a shot before adding a fish oil supplement. And yeah, like I said before, everything in life is all about improving, doing your part. I've always said from the beginning, even if you could just do meatless Mondays, that is still helpful. That's how I continue to live my life. That brings me to my next vegetarian supplement, which is collagen. A lot of people take collagen for their hair and nails. And when I was vegetarian, I used to take this, and I maybe noticed a slight difference in, and skin as well. I maybe noticed a slight difference, but nothing like, whoa, like I couldn't live without this. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like, I tried it, I drink it sometimes in my coffee. The reason why I'm taking collagen now is for my gut lining. If I could eat smoothie bowls all day, every single day, that's what I would eat. That is my food of choice. As much as I like tacos, as much as I like bean chips with hummus, my favorite thing in the world is smoothie bowls. Over the summer, I ate smoothie bowls for dinner. Like, I love smoothie bowls. They're my favorite thing. Like, if I can go out and get a treat, instead of getting ice cream, I want smoothie bowls from Backyard Bowls, or to make them myself. Much of that, like, raw food will hurt your gut lining, and I'm all about repairing my gut at the moment, which is gonna help with the stomach pains, which is gonna help with everything. And I read that collagen is very helpful for the gut lining, and that a lot of people are, you know, taking it for skin, nails, hair, and all of that, but what it's really great for is the gut. So I will be adding 1 scoop of this to my coffee every morning, and this has 20 grams of protein. The last 2 things I want to talk about are protein powders. These are soy free, so you want to make sure if you are buying plant-based protein, you're getting soy free if you are soy free. This one is by Orgain, and I love their peanut butter one the best, like even better than the chocolate, but right now I have the chocolate, so I'm just gonna finish this. Tony, she's vegan, she recommended this one, the raw organic protein vanilla. Honestly, I like them both. They have a very similar consistency. I just like having 2 proteins on hand, so for different recipes, like sometimes I want a chocolate shake, or sometimes you want to make like just a simple smoothie and you would rather vanilla in it. I recommend everyone have 2 flavors on hand just for different recipes. Maybe you're gonna make cookies and add some protein powder in there, and you want chocolate or vanilla, I don't know. It's nice to have the variety, so I always have 2 proteins on hand. Since it is my vegan anniversary, I do feel emotional that I am adding certain things in my diet that are not, and just almost like in a way my body has failed me. I love the vegan diet. It's not like I added things in because I was craving them. It's not like I'm one day being like, oh, I'm craving collagen, you know, this is unflavored, or craving fish oil supplements. This is what it's come down to make me feel better. But I gave it a shot for a year before trying it like something a month and then being like, oh, it's not working. Like I actually gave it an honest shot. At the end of the day, it's not about being perfect, it's about improving. But yeah, I know that some people are not gonna like this, but you just have to keep in mind, like you're not walking in my shoes, you know what I mean? Like you don't really know somebody's health and what they're going through, and the feeling of having a bad gut and low energy and dizziness, and it's not inspiring, guys. Like it doesn't make you want to continue to eat healthy because you're like, I'm eating healthy. Like how could this be happening? To be honest, I feel better. And yeah, I'm really excited about my pasta though. Like if I'm excited about anything, that is everything, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day. Any comments, concerns, anything, comment down below. I'd love to hear what you think. Please be nice though. Please be understanding. But I love you. Have an awesome day and I'll see you guys soon.